individually invite all of you and to share it with Jenny, our dear friend. And
thank you guys, thank you.
Jenny has been such an inspiration for decades on our life, Cory and I, as parents, as humans, as leaders, as entrepreneurs, all of it. She helped us really think outside the box decades ago and really think for ourselves and love ourselves. So thank you.
I love it so much, thank you.
I'm just so happy that we're all here. She's going to talk about Formless Beauty and the why, which we're just so proud. Thank you for sticking with it and creating this amazing line.
Oh, thank you, Janelle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, look at all the cute faces. I got to tell you guys, I've done a lot of events, and to be around like-minded women, people, I know there's men here too, it gives me such hope for the world. You know, when you meet someone, you're like, they're speaking your language, and you're like, thank God I'm not alone. And you know what? Our army is growing. So thank you. And Cory, Janelle, thank you for this wellness center. Obviously, you guys, we want to promote people that are doing this kind of work. So please, you know, continue to spread the word, let people know. This is my favorite place to go to in Las Vegas. And I'm sure if you don't know, it will also be yours soon. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I would like to, oh, hi, Cory. I'm like, there's a man. Oh, it's Cory. So I would like to begin. I can either talk for, 20 minutes or 2 hours. So I'm going to try to give you the best version of my journey. So I didn't really know that much about health, being a Southside Chicago girl, until I had my own son. And even then, I really wasn't sure. I was still giving him French fries and stuff like that, until he was diagnosed with autism. And his journey, a lot of people do know about, but it rocked my world, like any parents, like any of us who get a diagnosis, but when it's your kid, it's life-changing. And he had seizures that went into cardiac arrest. We had to put him in phenobarbital comas, and he was diagnosed with autism not too far after that. And the doctors had said to me, he's probably going to be institutionalized. So, when doctors don't give you hope, and they just give you kind of a horrible prognosis, I feel like it's not only a shame, it's a sin. It's immoral to do. Because I remember him saying that to me, and I was like, you haven't met me. Because back in 2002, there wasn't much about autism. People did not know how to even pronounce gluten back then. So there was no real community back then. So I was like, I've got to figure this out. And I had a conversation with God, and I said, if you teach me how to heal my boy, I promise I will teach the world how I did it. But I need you to help me, guide me to the right people. I knew my son was going to be a poster child without his consent initially, but I knew if it was in God's plan, it was destined to be. So I followed the path that I was given and was introduced to hyperbaric chambers. I was introduced to the gluten-free diet, which I couldn't pronounce initially. And back then, you guys, when you wanted a gluten-free cookbook, you had to go on a weird website, get one that was printed, and make your own little binder, because there wasn't one. It was literally so underground of parents using vitamins, supplements, detoxing. Chelation was like, what? It was like no one knew anything. So it was a huge learning curve. But after I got him through everything, I went public. And of course, you guys know I went on my journey of getting somewhat beat up, but me not caring, continuing to spread the word. And he's doing great. He's 23 now. Yeah. He's doing great. But what wound up happening is I got him to a really great place. And then I found, like many moms, things started happening to me. And right around perimenopause, things started knocking. And I was diagnosed with a few autoimmune conditions. I have celiac disease, leaky gut, candida, Hashimoto's. I could pretty much go on and on and on. And I couldn't understand, wow, I'm so healthy. Why are these things happening? It's been such a journey in the last 10 years, but I knew I had to start somewhere, and I wanted to start where I started with Evan, with food, with toxins, cleaning out the body. So I did I looked at the food, changed my food. I looked into makeup, and I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't want to start a beauty brand. I was like, I got better things to do. And I was so blown away. I mean, you guys are familiar with somewhat of the toxins in makeup, right? So I couldn't believe, like mascara, there was hormone disruptors in most mascaras, formaldehyde in most mascaras, heavy metals, aluminum powder, parabens, phthalates, all of those things, it rocked my world. I was like, this can't happen. So I got together with a few people. I'm going to introduce Angie. She's going to help me in some of this demonstration. Come on, Angie. Angie is my makeup artist. She's been my makeup artist on Masked Singer. And I said, listen, I want to help create something in the world that is clean beauty and clean skincare, but I need you to put the beauty in it, and I'm going to beat you up for the toxins part. So together we were like this super duo of like, I'm going to beat down the cleanest makeup I can do, and she's going to make sure it performs, because how many times have we bought organic and that doesn't work? You're like, oh, this stinks. I'm going to go back to the toxic stuff. So together, we did this amazing brand. But how did we get here? How did we start? Well, we learned the most valuable thing, and we like to say this. The cleanest makeup you could ever wear is no makeup at all. Yeah. It's the truth. Yes. But we like beauty. I like beauty beatdowns. Like it makes me feel pretty. And I know that sometimes we're really willing to sacrifice our health for it. I don't think we should die for it. I don't want to get cancer because of beauty. Right. You know? So we went to work and I said, how do we know what's clean? Because we can Google all we want, but who is regulating? We found out no one's regulating makeup. Let's be honest, no one is. So I met with the Environmental Working Group. Do you guys know who EWG.org is? I love it so much. EWG, we met with them and I said, I want to create a beauty brand based on your restrictions, on your guidelines. And they were blown away. They were like, no one's come in this early to say, we want to create all around underneath our guidance. They've done the years for decades with doctors, with scientists, with testing, and they hold brands accountable. And to get verified with their company is seriously like, I can't even express to you guys.
Almost impossible.
Almost impossible. That's why you don't see a lot of brands that are EWG verified. And what kind of process do we have to go through? For instance, they handed me a booklet of over 900 pages of unacceptable ingredients. Not 900 acceptable, 900 pages of unacceptable ingredients, and said, good luck. We were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? They're like, we're not done yet.
Maybe we shouldn't do it. No, kidding.
There's 700 restricted ingredients. So we were like, okay, let's get to work. And we did it. We're building, we're getting there. We're growing massively now because there is a market and a need for it. But to give you a little bit of an intricate explanation, for instance, we'll formulate it based on the restrictions. Then we'll send it in. You have to go through 3 phases, 3 or 4 is it phase? We're in phase 3 for a lot of them. Phase 4, you get your check mark. That's like it's like the gold medal.
Our scrub got it, by the way.
Our scrub got it, but it took 4 years. Because we created it under the restrictions, then we hand it in and they go, oh great, you followed everything we told you to do. Prove it. So now we have to go test it. So now we third party test it and say, okay, here we go. And they go, oh, that's great. You have aloe. How do we know there's not glyphosate in it? Go test it now for glyphosate. Now we go test it for glyphosate because aloe seems healthy, right? But think about how much is being sprayed. So they hold you so accountable. Now this is why we are a high-end brand, because we're not using cancer-causing ingredients. We are testing and testing and testing to make sure we're as clean as we possibly can be. Our clientele is lupus, MS, chemotherapy, cancer. So many people also who are just like-minded and don't want cancer.
And some of them have a lot of sensitivities and allergies, and they just gave up on makeup altogether.
Yes, like for me, I've got so many allergies. My face would literally, I had growth growing in my eyes.
I've been telling them, we have a whole album in our phone of her face and her eyes, and every time I was about to give up on my career because I was like, what are we doing wrong that you're always breaking out in hives and your eyes are blowing up? I mean, one day we'll probably share it.
Oh, for sure, because I have no shame in showing the ugly. I just haven't had time yet. So with that, I would love to go through some of the products and I'm not going to get too long-winded, but we're so proud of them. So Angie, you want to start?
Yeah. So our first of all, our entire skincare is in glass. Whatever we could put in glass, we will put it in glass. So our renewal cleanser is, it has a hint of lime and grapefruit, and we have no synthetic fragrance. First of all, let me start off by saying we're talc-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, phthalate-free, synthetic fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, hypoallergenic, vegan, and cruelty-free. Now, when I used to walk into Sephora, I would just go into the clean aisle when we were trying to go clean, and I would be like, ooh, these are all clean makeup, but vegan and cruelty-free doesn't mean clean makeup. I used to think it did, but absolutely nowhere near it. So our renewal cleanser doubles up as a makeup remover. You know, you don't have to go and remove your eye makeup or anything else before you cleanse.
And you know when you're taking your eye makeup off, your eye's burning, you're like, what is in here? You use our cleanser, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, my eyes don't burn at all, and it melts your makeup off like that. It literally, I just did a video showing people, I go, 1, 2, 3, it's gone. I had fake eyelashes on, melted away everything. And it doesn't burn your eyes. If anything, you guys, try our cleanser once, because you've never experienced a makeup cleanser like this. Life-changing. It's unbelievable.
So and then I wish I could go around the room and make everybody, I feel like a lot of you guys already tried it. Our silk moisturizer, we named it Silk Moisturizer because when you apply it, it really feels like silk. It's so velvety and it gives you deep hydration. Like she's super dry and I'm super oily. So anytime we come out with skincare, especially if it works on both of our skin, we know everybody else is covered because we're like the two extremes. So with our Silk Moisturizer, it's deeply hydrating, but it doesn't leave you greasy, like you don't look oily when you put it on. It just deeply hydrates your skin. So it's amazing. I think it's the best one out there. I'm going to say that.
It kind of is too. It really is.
Our hyaluronic acid is made from botanicals, and I was saying this to some of you before. I thought it was a joke when they were like, a lot of them are made from fermented bacteria. Like, who would ever do that? But they are. Like, if you research for yourself, you'll find out. You only need like 2 drops of this, and it helps to plump the skin. I like to put this under my eyes because I'm getting like little dark circles. So this helps with just plumping the skin and just deeply hydrating it. And if you are going to use hyaluronic acid, make sure, well, ours is botanical, number 1. Make sure that you apply it on wet skin because this product likes to like stick onto wetness. So that way it gives you deep hydration. I'm going to go into our scrub because our scrub is probably my favorite product ever. And of course, because it got the EWG stamp. Everything else, by the way,
we're this close, by the way. We're this close.
Is in the process. This has rose geranium in there, and again, it's made in glass. So rose geranium is like if you ever sprayed rose water on your face, that's what it feels like. We both actually get a kick out of using this because it feels like a spa experience.
And you literally use it once, and you feel, I tell everyone, use it once, then feel your cheek afterwards because you're going to go, oh my gosh, it's so buttery soft, but most exfoliants dry you out.
Yep.
This you're leaving so moisturized that if you skip the moisturizer.
It's like a jiggly formula. That's the best way I could describe it. A lot of them are very pasty, so it's rough on your skin. This is volcanic sand, so it's very gentle on your skin as well and hydrates your skin.
It's so good.
So good.
It's so good. So
I
good.
feel like it's a spa. Like when I put this on, it's just.
And it's one of those ones that you see results quick, like within a week. You go like, wow.
Yeah, like gets rid of dead. I don't know if any of you guys use exfoliators, but it gets rid of dead skin cells and it helps with cell turnover rate. So amazing. And then I'm gonna go into our glosses. I mean, I only have one shade here. Most of them are over there, but again, our shades are beautiful. They all have a little bit of a sparkle in them. Like this is our clear one. You could apply it on anything. And they don't have that sticky, tacky feeling when you apply gloss and you feel like it's so like disgusting on your lips. That's why I used to hate gloss. When she was like, we're coming out with glosses, I was like, I don't know about that.
But we made them non-sticky. And living in Vegas, you guys know your lips get so dry. So you don't want to use petroleum, your aloe, or Vaseline because that is a not good ingredient. So you want to use, ours has aloe, chamomile, shea butter. And of course, we've tested them.
And no taste. We don't do any taste in there.
Dream, oh, thank you.
Dream is beautiful. Yes. Is that what you have? Definitely like a summer.
I have on, my lip liner is 90s Icon with Bliss, the one she has right over it. It's just a clear gloss over it.
So we also have lip liners and eyeliners. The lip liners are back there. I have them on my hands. But these are all water resistant. So anything in our line that's going to be long lasting, they're going to be water resistant, not waterproof, because waterproof is where all the hormone disruptors and the forever chemicals live. And like Jenny always says, we don't want anything else disrupting our hormones. So they're all very creamy. And when you apply them, like with our eyeliners, we have a dark brown and a black. When you apply it, you can smudge it out. But then once it's on, it doesn't come off until you're ready to take it off. So I love that. And then we do have 3 shades. I'm going to say the names because we're so, like, I love the names. Anybody who knows Jenny singled out. We have Peach Please, and we have 90s Icon because she's a 90s icon.
We're about to talk about our VIP.
I know.
It's really hard to keep this in stock. People get mad at us. If we get any hate mail, it's how dare you run out. It's unbelievable how our mascara made our company go viral last October.
Yep.
And Dr. Pompa tested it himself because I went on a show and he's like, I'm not going to promote anything until I test it in my own lab. You guys know who Dr. Pompa is, I'm sure. So he went and tested it and came back and called me. He was like, you're right, it's non-toxic. So she's going to brag about it right now.
So this is probably I love all our products. They're all like little babies, but this is probably my favorite product ever on the planet.
Yeah, because we mastered it.
Yeah. It's in glass first and foremost because again, it goes on your eyes. So nobody else has, that's just another thing to flex because nobody else has a mascara in glass and it's so luxurious. We also go for like the luxury aspect of things. We want everything to look very luxurious. So we went through a lot of different wands as well. Like a lot of people like to see the wands. We stuck to kind of like the basics of the wands because I wanted something that was going to get your upper lashes, but also get your lower lashes. Because sometimes when they're too big, it goes all over the place. The formula is water resistant. Again, not waterproof because they carry all that crap in there. And then also it is a wet formula. The reason it's a wet formula is because we purposely put a moisturizing agent in there. You know, sometimes when you put waterproof or anything that doesn't have moisture in there and then it starts flaking all over the place.
Your eyelashes break off. You're like, why is my eyelashes now little nubs? So ours, your eyelashes will grow. If you're only using our mascara in the course of like 6 months, you're gonna go, I just grew my eyelashes back. I didn't even know. Because of the moisturizing agent in there, mine have doubled in size because of it. I'm wearing fake lashes
today,
right now.
I know, yeah, but before when we put
this morning, she was like,
your lashes are seriously looking so good. Because I mean, we can't claim that there's something in it that makes it grow, but at the same time,
moisturizing it does it.
Because it's like healthy and it keeps your lashes looking healthy, they just look longer. So at the end of the day, this is what I love about our cleanser, that this mascara comes off, like melts off, but your lashes aren't falling off with it. I can go on and on about this mascara because I used to have super sensitive eyes. By the way, all the stuff that she has, she's rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
So I have a lot.
I gave her every diagnosis that I had.
I literally like have a bunch of different things, the gluten allergies and all of that. The list goes on and on. But I had no idea, like in my 20s, I'm a mascara junkie. Like if I don't wear anything, I'll still wear mascara. And I remember just thinking, why are my eyes itchy? Like, why are my eyes red all the time? Like, I look tired. And I never even thought it by a split second that it could be my mascara. So I just kept wearing mascara. But sometimes throughout the day, I would have to like just take it off because I couldn't take it. Until I met Jenny and we started talking, I was like, maybe that's why my eyes are always burning. Ever since like we actually created this, I can't even put anything else. Like I'll get PR from other companies and I'm like, who wants it? I feel bad even giving it to people because our mascara just beats all of them. So yeah, I could go on and on about this, but I think
I love it too. I know, it is our baby.
It is, I love it. And then we have 2 eyeshadow palettes. And the reason we don't have so many more eyeshadow palettes at the moment, because we've been around for about 5 years now, almost, is because, again, every single thing is such a long process with the EWG. We don't like to cut corners. We can't cut corners because they'll catch us and bring us back. But we have 2 eyeshadow palettes, a Bronze Beauty one, which actually Jenny's wearing on her eyes today. And then we have our Berries palette, which are also really fun.
So pretty.
I call this our like party girl. Like this is like our fun palette, and then this is our neutrals everyday palette. We also use those for like her brows. These shadows are talc free, but the difference is that they're still super pigmented. We're also working on a variety of different shades. So we're gonna have darker shades. We're gonna have darker, lip liners and everything. We're just a startup company. We still call ourselves a startup company. And we're just expanding. A lot of people were also asking if we're going to have foundation. We're working on it. But the reason everything is going to take some time is because with foundation especially, we can't be like, here's 5 shades. Go work with it.
We need to do 30 shades.
30 to 40 shades, I say. So it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of finances, pretty much. So anyway, we're proud of these. But these kind of things are going to take a little bit of time.
Last but not least, we got one more item.
Well, it's like 2 colors, but it's the same thing. So these are our cheek and lip blushes. We have a pink shade. Jenny's wearing it on her cheeks right now. And then we have a peach shade. So kind of have the swatches, but they've gone. So this is actually, when I say cheek and lip blush, it's not just like, oh, it's for cheeks, but you can wear it on your lips too. It's actually like tested with the EWG guidelines to be exactly like for the cheeks and for the lips. So it's literally a product that does two things and does two things equally well.
Same
So
for
that's
the
what it is.
pink.
Cream. I'm sorry.
Same for the pink color.
Yes, same for the pink, both of them. And they have like this highlight, like she's not wearing any highlight right now, but if you turn around, it has like a glow within, and all our products are very hydrating. So
Those are fun to kind of throw in your purse because it's got a little mirror, so you can go like this and do that with it. But you know, some people will ask us about certain ingredients, and some, like I said, some are unacceptable in EWG.
Yep.
And then the ones that are restricted means they're not great, but the FDA says you can have, let's say,
10% of something, for
10%.
example.
EWG says you can only use 1%. So if there's a certain type of ingredient or certain preservative, people say, why do you put a preservative in something? Well, we also don't want to give you a bacteria infection. You have to have some type of
And
preservative.
I like to always say, so again, like we said in the beginning, to be completely clean and not have anything go on your face, don't wear makeup. This is for the girls who love a full glam, but again, want to be as healthy as possible. Because I mean, I don't want to go without makeup. I want to wear something, but I also want to know that it's as clean as possible. And I believe wholeheartedly that right now we are the cleanest brand out there. And following the EWG guidelines, there will be certain, obviously, because like I always say, we're not a beige company. Like we have to have colors because again, we are a makeup brand. We'll never probably, and I don't like to say never because we might crack the code one day, but we'll never have a red lipstick. We'll never have certain pigments like I was showing a few of you before, like our berries palette. This shade we worked so hard on, but according to their guidelines, we can't go any more berry than that. Like that's as far as we could push it. Our chemist hates us because we push his buttons so much to take it to like the most that he could take it at, but it still needs to be under the EWG guidelines. So again, certain pigmentations are allowed, but it's never going to be above what they require to be under.
Most makeup brands are over the FDA regulations, but they're not regulated. You know, and a lot of things are made in China. We're made right here in the United States.
That's another thing we forgot to say.
Yeah, we're made right here in the United States, so we are, Sorry?
Brushes?
Yes.
Our brushes are amazing. I made our brushes and I'm super proud of it because I've been doing makeup for 15 years. And I looked through my kit and I have so many brushes in there that like sometimes you buy those brush sets and there's like 15, 20 in them and you probably can't use most of them because you don't know what they're for. So I looked and I was like, which ones are my favorite brushes? And I handpicked all of the brushes that I liked and then we started from scratch and created our own version of them. So that way when you look at it, there's 12 brushes and it comes with a case. That way you know they're, what is it called? Foam ink, but they feel like mink. Like when you touch them, it's like
They're so soft and buttery. And the thing that I'm most proud of is how many times have we like put our blush on or powder puff or whatever, brush, and then we go out and our friend is picking off bristles off of our face. So Angie, I was like, we have to make sure these bristles stay intact. So we have a wooden,
they're like ebony wood handles.
They're ebony wood handles. The bristles are so soft, they stay together, and here's the most important part. You can clean them over and over and over and over and over, and they bounce back to the original shape. Whereas if you cheat and buy something on Amazon, you can't really clean it more than twice. It turns into like roadkill,
The bristles made
So they're foam mink. That's what we know. Foam mink. Yeah,
Foam.
they feel like mink.
Yeah.
Like I've had mink brushes.
It sounds like she says full mink, but it's faux.
Foam mink.
It's her little
I know
accent.
you always say.
I'm like, it sounds like you're saying full mink. It's
No, we're
faux.
vegan and cruelty free, so they're foam mink. But I want you to touch it. It's so soft that anybody, like I have makeup artist friends, and when we're testing products, like when we actually come up with a product and test it, I send it to my makeup artist friends because I'm like, I need their opinion as well. They've all switched out their brushes to ours because they're like, you guys are selling these for way too cheap. I'm like, I know, but we also want people to be able to afford it. There's 12 brushes in there. There's like 4 brushes for the face, and then the rest are for the eyes. And every single brush in there has a purpose. We even have it on our website, what each brush is used for. There's not a brush that's gonna go to waste.
And we, just to give you a sneak peek that we haven't talked about yet because we just had our team meeting, the stuff that we have coming out is an eye cream, very hydrating eye cream. Also a hand cream that is miraculous.
Yep.
And along with, of course, an aluminum-free deodorant. And many.
And then we have an eyelash curler coming out that's amazing. We have a beauty sponge coming out, and we have our foundation brush, which that particular set doesn't include the foundation brush because we were like, we don't have foundation yet. But then we're like, you know what? Everyone's asking for it, and that's going to be a long way to come. So we did come out with the foundation brush. That is amazing.
What do you use? What do you use?
Well, we use ours that were compounded.
Can I? Yeah. So
yeah.
I was explaining that earlier too. That we are working on our own formula, and that's why we're always testing it. It's not that we're too far from
We've got
it.
my shade down.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
But we can't just release my shade.
That's why I hate to answer that question because I'm like, we're so close, but we have to nail every single shade, and that each shade is like a whole new project.
But it's a
That's
clean foundation finally that works. I mean, I think. So,
It
we'll
does.
see.
There's still some tweaking. It's not perfect yet.
So I know I want you guys to give you guys time to buy a little bit more, or we can answer a few more questions if you guys have any. Concealer.
That goes in the same caguy with foundation because of the many shades.
Many shades.
Yeah.
Yes.
How did you come up with the name?
Oh, thank you for asking. Do you guys know who Eckhart Tolle is? Yes. Okay, so Eckhart Tolle, I've been a fan of for years, Power of Now and New Earth. And he always used this word formless, which I love, referring to our divinity, our soul, because if you think about our soul, it doesn't have form. And he always referred to it as formless. And when I was trying to come up with a name for a company, I wanted to integrate that. I want to have an intention behind it. So formless was saying, okay, real beauty does come from within. If we want to get real about it, and real beauty that means it's formless because it is coming from within. So I kind of hijacked it from Eckhart, and I absolutely love it because it reminds me every time I say it that even though we're selling beauty, I want to remind women, yes, we're buying beauty, but we also have to remind ourselves that the true beauty does come from within, which is
And
formless.
not only that, you're making someone feel better,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it just has that cycle inside out.
It really, really does. It does. Yeah. And so with that, we can head on over there. And just one last funny kind of note when she says Jenny gave me everything that she has. Me and Angie, and considering we both went on a very healing journey, and I've been, you guys know how dedicated I am based off of the things that I've talked about. Our dressing room at work gave us mycotoxin mold poisoning. So we're both in a serious mold detox protocol right now. And we're just like so frustrated because we follow all these health guidelines, and even though you're healthy, you can still, of course, attract these monsters if you're not careful. I have a testament to our being in good health that we're able to function right now while going through a serious detox. I mean, I usually run to the bathroom 5 times in 1 hour, so I haven't done that yet. But just to let you know, just to always be mindful while we're on this journey, because I'm going to be talking a lot about mycotoxin and mold poisoning in the future. But you guys kind of hear it first, that a lot of houses now have that. You have a leak anywhere, please don't just put a dryer on it and think it's going to be done. You have to do it the right way and read up on it, because it can really destroy your health, and it's kind of like a silent killer. It will act like a lupus where you don't know. Things just keep breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking in your health until you're so broken. I was getting multiple infections last year. I was having teeth falling out. I was getting eye growths on my eye. It was literally, I became antibiotic resistant, and I was like, what is happening? I eat organic, I don't get it. And then we tested. So that is my little PSA and looking out. Yes?
How did you test?
We did nasal swab, so we have the mark-ons, and we've got the candida and all that fun stuff. We also did urine. We also did, stool, which didn't really matter, but urine, you could see it, and then blood. So every which way from Tuesday, we were measured.
And the way I found it, because she found out, obviously, she was already going through the whole thing. And I was, I'll just give you a little bit of my own symptoms. I was feeling bloated, extremely bloated. I mean, I felt like I was 9 months pregnant. And then I kept complaining about it, and my nails started turning like black. and all of a sudden, like, all my nails started lifting off, and I was like, what is going on? Like, and I was like, maybe it's like my nail tech, I need to change that. Then I noticed my cystic acne. I started getting like acne all over, and I was just like gaining weight, but like in the weirdest way, where she was like, no, you're not. I'm like, I feel so bloated. So anyway, a lot of things like hair falling out, just the most random things, headaches, debilitating headaches. So I just kept putting it off for a while, because it is an investment to honestly do all these tests. And finally, she just kept telling me, Angie, like, you need to go test all this stuff. And I still didn't think anything of it. Went, tested, long and behold, I had mold way above the normal levels that you're supposed to have it, because all of us carry a little bit. But yeah, so I found out all that stuff, and then now we're literally identical twins.
Right. We're on this journey together, so much to be talked about. Whew. Okay, so let's see. When I'm at home, I do hyperbaric chamber every single day. I've done 6 e-boost sessions. I'm working with Dr. Singler, who's a functional medicine doctor. We're on a mold protocol, which is we both have this spray. It has to be compounded. It's called BG or BGE. I'm dyslexic, so those letters get mixed up, but it has to be a compounded spray that focuses on the mold and the marcons here. That I'm also taking roughly 70 supplements a day. I'm working with my functional medicine doctor, Dr. Pampa's cellular program, and then I'm also working with a gut microbiome doctor, and then I'm starting my plasma exchange in March. So I'm attacking these with everything I got.
Aside from glutathione IVs weekly.
Oh yeah, weekly those glutathione IVs.
Saunas, like just
everyday
everything
sauna.
to just completely take the toxins out. And
Red light, yeah, I can't go without the sauna. Like I can't wait to get back to the hotel room and sweat. Thanks to you guys and your.
She has a relax sauna at the hotel.
Oh, it's
Ladies
so good.
haven't tried it. It's the best. Like, it's
Great.
sauna.
Oh my God, it's great. I want to put it on an airplane and plug it in and just be like.
And you know, I will just add, I feel like with all this stuff, sometimes we're like, why are we going through all this stuff? And I really truly do believe that because we're on this journey for health, I almost feel like it's a little thing for us to take this even more seriously,
Yeah.
although we are taking it very serious. I feel like it's just kind of like our journey to really, really pay attention. And she's helped me so much. I always say like God put her in my life because I would, and it's, I mean, I'm laughing about it, but it's actually very serious because these kind of conditions lead to cancer. They lead to so many different things. So I caught it right in, like on time. And I just feel like there's a lot of things that she's like my little fairy guiding me through it because she's already been through it. So yeah.
And with that, you guys, thank you for your time and your energy and your, I mean, just you guys have such a beautiful, can you see all the beautiful light? And the, like, if I could see auras, I would say they're all glowing. I don't even have to see the auras because you guys are really like-minded, beautiful souls. And it's been such an honor and a pleasure talking to you guys, really. Thank you very much.
Should we do one big group photo?
Sorry?
Should we do one big group photo?
A big group photo? Yeah. We want to do one big group photo. So can we all somehow?
Is that cool, George?
Yes, it is cool.
Should we do it like right here?
Sure.
Everybody just back up and turn around and face George.
Face him.
Yeah.
Let me get my camera.